Ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
And it's time for another new DC Day and weekly giveaway. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a fantastic Tuesday. A lot of cool stuff to talk about. There's some good books coming out this week. There's some stuff that happened over the weekend with the Superman movie and the Super Bowl or Puppy Bowl time slot. And yeah, it's debatable. It's debatable. I got some mixed feelings. I wonder if everybody else might have some mixed feelings. Are you still like riding for this movie, no matter the cost? And we're going to get into all of it right after this. Don't forget the links in the description. Support these fantastic people who support this fantastic hobby, like Big Time Collectibles. They just returned from MegaCon, so they got some cool stuff. Make sure you check out their website. Give them a follow on the social medias. And if you need anything clean, pressed, submitted for grading, the homie Justin's Comics has got you covered. He's linked down below as well to his Instagram page. If you don't have Instagram and want to reach out to him and get a hold of him, just reach out to me. I can help facilitate that. And as always, a huge shout out to ABX Comics and Games. It's where I pick up all my new books, where my pool shop is, where my heart is. Home is where the heart is, and that's my LCS. And they also sponsor the weekly giveaway for today, which for today we'll be giving away this beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Green Lantern Corps issue number 1. Absolutely gorgeous Nathan Zerdy foil cover with Jessica Cruz and Kyle Rayner. Kyle doesn't get enough love. And then we have this amazing Tolo Lote Aquaman issue number 2 featuring the always gorgeous Queen Mira. I like how she's just floating just under the surface there in the reflection. That's just some wicked covers. I saw them, like, those are the ones. So big shout out to ABX Comics and Games who help me help y'all, because man, it gets expensive trying to do this stuff the way that I do it. You know, giveaways, shipping, all that stuff. But it's fun. It's fun to try to spread the love. I enjoy these books. I love these characters. I want other people to give them a try, to get on board, see if they like them as well, and enjoy the hobby with the rest of us. As a reminder, don't forget, I'm supposed to say this stuff more often, and I don't, because it's a good way to help fund all these things that I do on the channel. But the channel membership is live. You can always go down to where the subscribe button is, hit the plus sign or the join button, whatever they have it called now after all the updates. But there's 2 different tiers. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get more invested and dive into doing more stuff with the channel. But you get the loyalty badges next to your name to denote how long you've been a channel member, as well as access to all the custom emojis. You also get early access to the videos that I do and exclusive invites to members only streams. If you join in the Legion tier, I do the channel member appreciation wheel once a month, which I can show that off at the end of the stream if I don't run out of time before it's time to go pick up Finn. So all that good stuff. And as a reminder, get your Heroes Con tickets. Heroes Con is coming up fast, June 20th through 22nd. Me, Rob, and DJ will be there setting up for Comics Curing Cancer for our 2nd year. We had a blast doing it last year and couldn't believe the love and support from the community to help kick cancer right in the you-know-what. So we're going to be working on things to make it happen again this year, and can't do it without everyone's help. And if you can be there, you can help firsthand. So we got some stuff in the works that we're going to have ready and prepared for that convention. So I hope everybody who's there come by and say hello. And if you're not coming, come. Just come anyways. You should do that anyways. And lastly, don't forget to hit the super chat goal. It's at the top of the chat. In addition to these prizes, if we hit the super chat goal for today, we'll throw in a 5-pack combo pack from Ollie's. So get some who knows what, how good stuff. But we'll show some of those off later. And we'll also pull for the random trading cards after we draw the winner for the giveaway. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you're here for that. Let's get to the chat. Say hello to some folks. We got Las Crucias clocking in first and foremost with the hooray, woohoo. Oh, and then Lisa interrupted his little trilogy there. What is going on, Lisa? Good to see you in here. Good morning to you. And there it is. Hello from New Mexico. Hope you're doing good today. White Tiger, Cool Comic Collected, Ruby G. Every time I see your name, I get excited. Make sure y'all check out Ruben's Instagram account. If you have IG, go give him a follow. He's a fantastic artist. But go look at his profile and hit that link in the top of his profile. Him and his wife have a baby registry up. They're about to welcome their first baby into this world, and the community can come together like butt cheeks and show some love and help them out along the way. What is up, Matt? Heroes for Hire Comic Club is in the building. Yo, he's going to have comic tropes on his channel this evening for a great conversation. I'm looking forward to that. Cannot wait. That's going to be good. Sir Timothy Nerdy TM is in the building. What's up, homie? Happy DC Day to you. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you in here. We are Legion. Happy Toku Tuesday. Happy Toku Tuesday to you as well. Stephen with the C is in the building. Happy new DC Day. Hope you're doing good today. Pop, pop. What's up, pop, pop? Hello. Trev, the shipping guru. Hello, hello. Vogs is up in here. Good to see Vogs in here. I'm looking forward to seeing Vogs at Heroes Con. Super excited to get to see him in person again. He's a force of positivity in the world, and you just radiates from him. It's just fun being around him. Well, Boar, hello to you. Hope you're doing good today. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Brian LCS? He's officially launched issue 2 for his very own comic that he's the creator of, the writer of. It's called The Doctor. It's officially happening. It's on Kickstarter right now. You can go to Kickstarter.com, search The Doctor, and look for issue 2. I'm not sure if there's any issue 1s available at all anymore. I got my copies, but you can always reach out to Brian if you have any inquiries about that. So I'm sure I'll be talking about that more throughout the month. I believe those campaigns run for 30 days or something like that. So yeah, dude, I've seen the photos from it, the little post that he's done, the elevated quality of artwork just all around. The first one didn't look bad at all, but just there's a clear elevation in quality that I was like very impressed with. It looks really, really freaking good. Cosmic One, what is going on? Let's go. And we got our first super chat to kick things off. So that means we got to hit the button. Matt said, bowl cuts for everyone trying to get me fired up and ranting early in the stream. It's coming. It's coming. We're going to get to talking about bowl cuts. That's for sure. What's going on, Kyle? We got Super Red Batman in here. Happy Super DC Day, everyone. Angel Rivera, what's up? What's up? How are you? Faith and Misery, good to see you, homie. Always hyped up for new DC Day. I am too. I am too. Very excited for it again. Tololote for the win. Yeah, I'm not super duper familiar. Like, I'm sure I've probably seen a lot of Tola's art if it's been out there, but haven't paused for the cause to associate the cover with the name. And beautiful cover. Absolute beautiful cover. Phil Ailing, what is going on? Good to see you in here. Ryan Riley, we are many. Hashtag we are Legion. Well, Boar, giving the hellos to everybody. What is up, J-Med, my man? How are you doing today? I know you're excited. 2025 is shaping out to be the year of the blockbuster after the year of the flopbuster last year. Hopefully things will turn around. I put up a video about theaters and the theater experience yesterday. I think you'd enjoy that one. That's my buddy who I always talk movies with. We appreciate you, my friend. JSS Brooklyn is in the building. Good afternoon. Good to see you in here. Hello, hello. No, thank you for your positivity, Bogsy. Ben Compton, what is going on? Hello, hello. Yes, go back, Brian. Yeah. It is a lot of percent morphin time. I can't sit there and count those zeros. Use commas, Steve. But it's good to see Steve up in here. Steven with the sleeves, not to be confused with Steve without the sleeves, aka Burt Family 54 Comics. Good to see you in here, bud. I appreciate you popping in. Oh, there's the link. There you go. Boom. Hit the link. Back to Kickstarter. All that good stuff. Make sure y'all get in where you fit in. There's a lot of different levels you can join or back it or just do digital copies. I don't know how it works. I have no clue, but go check it out. Go check it out. Joffrey Castro, what is going on? Well, hi to you. I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up while you do it. It helps with the eternal battle against the YouTube algorithm. It's not a kind mistress, the algorithm. It's difficult. Green Lantern Guy Garner is growing on me. That haircut he has is growing on something. Darth Lopez, what's going on, homie? Good to see you in here. 4,500 plus subscribers. So proud of you, brother. It's all because of you. Literally, quite literally. And he knows it too. The only reason I have a YouTube channel, not literally the only reason, but I would not have a YouTube channel if not for Steven with the sleeves. My YouTube, my journey from not YouTube to YouTube is very simple. I used to watch comic tropes. Happened to find a channel that told me to check out Steve's channel, and from there became a community. And Steve's always like, post a video. I'm like, fine, I'll post a video. And then from there, here we are. I hope everyone's doing good today. Absolutely. Doing well. Hello, Turok, baby. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't even going to grace you with an answer to that one today, Dale. So Dale's doing this fantastic series of YouTube shorts where it's like pixelated comics that get a little bit less and less pixelated as the YouTube short goes. And you have to try to guess the comment. And today he did a Turok #1 from Valiant. It was as soon as I saw it, I think I guessed it on the second pixelated slide. It didn't take long at all, and I started laughing. So I just dropped in a comment and said, "Love you too." We had a 22-month member milestone chat. Just stopped to say sup on silent in the office. Well, I appreciate you popping in. Definitely appreciate you popping in. Izzy had a fantastic marathon last night on his channel. Just this really, really long video that him and 1063 Comics do, which I was enjoying, just hanging out, working around the house, knocking around, listening to those guys. It was a fun stream. I recommend. Catch as a recommendation. Dale's on it. That's right. Loaders is in the building. You have anything planned for Valentine's Day with your wife? Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm very good at thinking about my wife in general, just literally in general. I tend to always surprise her, no matter how big or small the whatever it is I'm doing. I tend to always surprise her. But we have a very unique Valentine's Day every year. We do not celebrate Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. I work in a travel-based business. Whenever people want out of the house to do anything at all, no matter how big or small the holiday is, I'm always busier. And she is a manager of a restaurant, so she's always busier on holidays. So we tend to plan something before or after it, kind of thing. On Valentine's Day, I'll always drop her a line or something, like give her this or that. I'm big on giving the wife flowers to begin with, so there's always flowers involved and stuff like that. But we try to do fun stuff. I love her. I love that woman. She's a good one. Trying to keep her around. What is going on, Comics Addicts? What's up? Good to see you in here. Hope you're doing good. So I think we caught to the bottom of it. So let's just start, because we got a different crowd in here. I touched on it a little bit this past Sunday on At Week's End, the spoiler-filled live show I do every Sunday night with my partner in Crime Sector 2815. Make sure y'all stop by there. That's a fun show where I actually get into spoilers from the week. This show, I try to avoid them, obviously, because a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about doesn't even release till tomorrow now. But on Sundays, I talk full spoilers. And we also had the Super Bowl going simultaneously. So it was a good turnout, a good crowd for the Super Bowl there. But some of the stuff, obviously, it's worth bringing up again. And the chat's already bringing up. The chat's already trying to get me fired up. What you got going on? I can't. But we're going to talk about that. Yeah, seen you in there. Yeah, we're gonna bring up the what I would say is the abomination, which is Guy Gardner. So James Gunn advertised, it was on the back of comic books last week, even got the back cover ad that Superman the movie coming up in July is getting some kind of promotional push during the Puppy Bowl. Obviously they're making this connection because crypto's in the movie. Puppy Bowl happens every year, and they sat the Super Bowl out. They didn't run the existing trailer. They didn't run ads. The biggest platform in the world, once a year they set it out, and they're like, we'll do the Puppy Bowl, which is wild. Absolutely wild. Like, the Puppy Bowl should be paying you to be there, kind of thing, and you're not even investing in this movie, like in the marketing through the Super Bowl. That was already crazy, but people were still excited, myself included, that we're going to get something rather than nothing. We get some new footage, whether you watch the Puppy Bowl or not. It'll be plastered all over the internet right after, and we all can see it, and we can all love it, hate it, feel indifferent, whatever, but there'll be something. It's not how it turned out. What we got was James Gunn sitting on a couch with his actual dog, running like a PSA to like adopt some pets, which I work with animals for a living. I appreciate that. But as a comic book fan, as an owner of multiple pets, not adopting anymore, I'm like, today I would have liked some footage. You know what I mean? You could have done both. It isn't one or the other. We could have done both. But they also gave us this wild little 10-second TV spot of Guy Gardner just standing in front of the camera doing goofy poses with the tagline over him that says, like, the only bowl I need. I guess still referring to his haircut, trying to convince us that it's a bowl cut, which it's not. I mean, bowl cut, which, like, the comics, it is shaved all around the side and the back, and there's hair on the top in the shape of a bowl. That's not what's in this picture. That's not what was in the trailer. And it's the kind of the same reaction as we got from the trailer. You got these people that are just like diehard loyalists to this movie, despite any and everything or any kind of conversation to be had. And you also have the polar opposite of that. You got a lot of like anti-James Gunn DC kind of people that are just just Snyder this, Snyder that, or just hating it for whatever reason. But that's what we got, are those images. Now, you still have people out there saying straight from the comics, this pulled page to screen. There's nothing about this image. There's nothing about this suit that looks comic to screen accurate. The haircut's not right. The suit is the terrific suit that they're doing for this plot of the movie where they're all on the team. So he's clearly not wearing his suit from the comics because of the movie storyline. But it's odd, man. It's super duper odd. Like, you could have done like guy looking like that, you know, and he can still have the same personality, the same mentality, the same everything. Give him the matching suit. I get it. You need it for the storyline. But them leaning into this hair that is not even accurate. Like, there's people that are putting, you know, the Justice League International Guy Gardner photos next to this one saying spot on. And it's not. It's not spot on. It's not even on. Take spot out and you're still wrong. It's not even on. It's off. It's completely off. And like the level of goof, you know, Guy Gardner is a corny character at times. There once was a time, much like Superman, much like Batman. You can go back in their history and find a time where they're extremely corny characters. That doesn't mean you have to select that time and pretend like it's the gospel. I get it. They want that for Guy, but he's always got specific traits that last throughout all times. He's always a jerk. Spot off. Exactly, Lisa. He's always overly confident. He's always inconsiderate. He's always egotistical. All of these things are consistent across all of Guy Gardner. Goofy is not. You know, it's one of, like, why they want to go that route. I don't know. So I wasn't that concerned about it at all. We saw the TV spot. He just looked a little off. He looked spot off. But now that they're leaning into it, cutting actual promos with him like patting his hair and making these odd faces. I mean, look what is that? I love Nathan Fillion. But this is our introduction in the DCU to Green Lanterns since Ryan Reynolds. We all know how the feedback and the response and the reception of the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie was, and that was taken pretty seriously. You know, he was hot-headed. He didn't take himself serious like he should have. You know, he had the proper characteristics, but the movie as a whole didn't really land for people. Understandably. I've rewatched it 1,000 times, but I still recognize the faults in it. And it's crazy that we have this movie that's supposed to be like kicking off this entire universe that has to succeed. We're skipping Super Bowl. We're posting that of all the things, out of all the characters. They didn't do one for Hawkgirl. They didn't do one for Metamorpho. They didn't do one for Mr. Terrific. They didn't do one for Superman, for Lex, for Lois, the 1,000 characters they already have in this movie. They picked the one that's driving the fandom apart. Someone even commented under my YouTube short I did on it, they're just trolling the haters. They're good on them. Nobody in their right mind should be trolling the customers. We saw that firsthand with what Disney did with She-Hulk and how well that worked for them. They lost millions. They lost fans. They lost subscribers to their streaming service. People that have not come back since. There's no way this company is going to be that stupid to make that same mistake. Time will tell. I don't know. But that's all my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, obviously. You can have one. You share it with me. I'm liable to argue with you, but I do it out of love. I promise. I love just debating and talking these comic things. Looks like a Mark Davis haircut under the Las Vegas Raiders. Think mushroom. Yeah, it does look like a mushroom. Yeah, She-Hulk smashed the thumbs up button, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. I saw it in the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl is good. Don't knock on the... No, we watched a lot of the Puppy Bowl. Definitely not knocking the Puppy Bowl. It's the venue that they chose with how much is riding on this film. Definitely wouldn't knock the Puppy Bowl. Most definitely not. It's super cute. Fix the jacket, make it green. Yeah, and Kyle posted that comment on that short. Simple little thing like that. Yo, Monkey was in here while I was working on putting that little short together. And she saw that picture that I shared with y'all of Guy Gardner. And she said, who is that? I said, that's one of the Green Lanterns. She said, no, it's not. Because she knows who the Green Lanterns are. Her and Finn both have toys. I have a shelf up here with every Green Lantern that's like just all on display together. They can see a Green Lantern and know a Green Lantern. They know most of them by name, at least the prominent ones. And I told her, no, that's Green Lantern. This one's name is Guy Gardner. She goes, that's not Green Lantern, Dad. And she was going back and forth with me. And I'm like, look at his jacket. Look at the corner. She saw the logo on him and still said, nah, that's not Green Lantern. He doesn't even have a ring. So I had to sit there and show her that he has the ring on his finger. And she's like, I don't like it, and walked off. I'm like, doesn't get more straightforward, non-biased than that. She's got no skin in the game. She's 5. I think she's 5. She's 4. She's 4. She'll be 5 later this month. She'll be 5 in like a week and a half. So she's 5. No skin in the game. That's not Green Lantern. Snyder fans are so weird. Way too parasocial. Yo, I'm a huge Snyder fan, and I completely agree with you. It's dicey to even admit you're a Snyder fan with how just wild it can get. Looks like one of those bike jackets. Yeah, he's got his. It's white, black with green. Kendra has hers as Hawk Girl with white, black, and yellow. Hers looks a little bit better because, I don't know, her suit isn't as set in stone. Like, you have, pretty much every time you see Kendra, there's a little bit of, tweaking to her suit. Even this week, there's comment coming out where you'll see Kendra and, her suit will be completely redesigned by the artist of the week on it. So, but Guys is kind of pretty set in stone. You know what I mean? It's what he does. Look what I can do. Yeah, it looks like Stewart from Mad TV. I'm not that stuck on the haircut. I think it does the job enough. The casting is also perfect. I think Nathan's great. I definitely think Nathan's great. But seeing how they're promoting him with these things, thinking back to Guardians 3, how his character was, I don't know, man. One thing I've said from the beginning of this is James Gunn makes James Gunn style movies. Guardians, super, he makes specific tone movies, and that tone doesn't work for Superman. It just doesn't. Superman comes with a built-in expectation and tones and themes to it. And I was excited to see what James Gunn can do, putting himself into that atmosphere versus taking the atmosphere of Superman and dragging it into James Gunn's atmosphere, if that makes sense. So the more we're getting, the more I'm seeing this is just Guardians with a DC logo pasted over it. And if he does that, it's not going to work. The goal with this is just to blow everyone away. Now, there might be a large amount of the audience that are kind of primed for Marvel, Disney style stuff that'll be very accepting of this. And if they do that, that's perfectly great. I just want it to succeed, and I want it to be good. And I'm a diehard DC fan. I'm a lifelong comic book fan. Superman's one of my goats, and it's just, there's more Superman fans out there than people have any idea. And it's one of those things. It's like tinkering with Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Ring fandom isn't out here every day on the internet arguing with people, commenting on stuff, posting stuff. But my God, poke that franchise with a stick and watch them come alive. That's what's going to happen with this Superman movie. Just believe me, if they James Gunn this instead of James Gunn being a steward of Superman, it's going to backfire. I think no matter what, the movie will financially do good. Period. Man of Steel, financial hit. Batman v Superman's financial hit. That doesn't mean they got the proper reception to keep that train rolling. They recognized the feedback and made unfortunate adjustments. But we'll see. Time will tell. Yes, we are. Maybe they didn't want a Hawk Girl on a game with that bird team playing football. Yeah, maybe. What's going on, J-Man? How are you doing today? Good to see you in here. I really like both issues of Batman Dark Patterns. Issue 3 out today, and that Dan Waters is doing that. I'm glad you liked issue 2. Issue 2 got a lot of pushback. A lot of people that liked issue 1 were like, nah, issue 2, nah. But yeah, issue 3 out this week. His hair reminds me of the guy from Benchwarmers. Oh my God, David Spade's character in Benchwarmers. Dude, you're so right. Can't unsee it now. I need to just make a little collage of all the could-be people. You got David Spade in Benchwarmers, Stewart from Mad TV, Uncle Fester when he wore that disguise, all kind of stuff out of the mouth of babes. Yep, absolutely. That's how it goes sometimes.
You want blood? Go get it!
Boom! Got a $2 super chat from David. Not a fan of the look. Remember, 2 out of 5 on our way there to add that bonus prize into today's giveaway. Big shout out to David. Appreciate you, homie. What is going on, C Bizzle? Good to see you in here. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Best day of the week for sure. Flo, what are you thinking of the promo, the Guy Gardner promo cut? What's everyone else thinking? I clearly laid out my opinion. What are some of the people in the chat thinking? Do you think this is a great idea, a great look for Guy, or do you think they could have tweaked some stuff and maybe done him a little differently and it would have been a little bit better? Who knows? Who knows? What is going on? Madam Blaster's in the building. Hello to you. Heart hands to you also. Me and the wife got all 3 of your art pieces framed up and hanging up in the room now. I hope you got a chance to see that. I posted them on Instagram so that you'd be able to see it. But yeah, despite the funky dimensions of your art pieces, I managed to make it work. Yep. And huge thank you to Stephanie. She donated her time, her talent, her art to Comics Curing Cancer 2024, and I was very excited to be able to pick up some of her pieces to help kick cancer in the you-know-what, as well as hang them up in the house. It took me a while to get them there, but in all reality, what is that, like 4 months? That's not too bad for me. 4 months to open mail. That's pretty good. That's moving it to the top of the stack. I got it. Yeah. Super talented. Let's see. The haircut could have been better. Yeah. Dude, I wish they would have leaned into it. You know, it's like they got cold feet. Let's give them a bowl cut, but don't do a bowl cut. Like, just, it looks choppy. Like it's uneven all around. Looks like got chunks taken out. It looks like he had a skater cut where it goes like this and dips down, but it hasn't been cut in months is what it looks like. It doesn't. Why don't you just shave the side, shave the back, leave the bowl, do the haircut or don't do the haircut. Don't halfway pretend like you might have done it months ago and then like just, it's wild. He looks like Dorothy Hamill. Alan Rue, what has he got to say? It is atrocious and has no business being in public eye. Everyone involved with that picture should apologize to the world for putting that image in it. That tells us how you really feel. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Nick's Kicks and Comics is in the building, fresh back from his MegaCon trip. He kept it quiet before he was going, but he worked with Gabriel Dell'Otto. 13 years it's been since Gabriel Dell'Otto was in the States, and Nick got to work for Scott's Collectibles and Gabriel Dell'Otto specifically over the weekend. So he had a fantastic weekend. Super excited for him. Nick, very good post on IG. Yeah, if you're looking for any signed stuff from John Jane, Gabriel Dell'Otto, Nick's throwing a couple things up there. If you're not able to make MegaCon, take advantage of the once-in-a-decade opportunity to meet and get stuff signed by Gabriel Dell'Otto. Nick's got some stuff you could get your hands on. I don't know. If anyone has seen Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice, but they F this head up. Yeah. Do we have a problem? Message. I think they could have made him look more like the comic. The hair especially. It's Guy's thing that makes him recognizable. Make it so Monkey can recognize him. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, how long has it been since he's even rocked that haircut? I get it. It's kind of like his OG recognizable feature. It's not how he started. There's his first appearance right there. Wearing a standard Green Lantern suit with just a short haircut, like a military style cut. No buzz cut. Gil Kane didn't put a buzz cut on him. Dude, I've had people in my comment section saying, go back and look at the Golden Age Guy Gardner. He looks spot on. I'm like, oh my God. There's no such thing for one. And for two, if you go back to his actual first appearance, he looks the most unrecognizable at that point. It's wild. 13 years out and they stuck in with me? He may never come back. Yeah, especially after ruining his hot dog, spilling his paintbrush water. Nick was putting him through the gauntlet. I get the joke, and it's clear it's inspired by Kevin Maguire's work, but I just recently read Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps and was hoping for a serious guy. Yo, did you read, they did that. I'm assuming you haven't read. Green Lantern Corps comes out tomorrow. I'm sorry, misspoke. Green Lantern Corps #1 comes out tomorrow. Green Lantern and how the big kickoff book was the last one that came out. But we're giving away an issue today as well, Flo. I don't know if you saw it. The Nathan Zerdy foil goodness featuring Jessica Cruz and Kyle Rayner. Oh, my potatoes. Oh, my stars and bars. Guy is not universally loved. Guy is not looked at as like the genius mind of the core. He's not looked at as the strongest, despite what he thinks of himself. Guy is Guy. He's always been Guy, but he's not a cornball dooflotchy that looks like a chode. He's still Guy without being those things. And I was hoping if they took Jeremy Adams' Guy, if you took any guy ever since Jeff Johns, like, God, that's been decades already. You'd have been spot on. You've been perfect. Absolutely perfect. But we're giving these away. Make sure you don't go anywhere. If we hit that 5 super chat threshold, we'll add some stank on the giveaway for today. We're going to add that stank. We got those Ollie's 5-pack combos we'll throw in there as well. I just got my Aquaman 1 in today. Dude, I'm excited for you. Aquaman 2 was lit. So good. All right, let's get to the bottom of this chat so we can pull up some comics and start talking about some of that. Holy crap. His first appearance with the crew cut. Absolutely. 1,000%. Yeah, it's right here. For those that haven't seen it, like that's, what do you know? Guy Gardner. No bowl cut. And it's not the golden age. 1968. Barely silver age anymore. But Gil Kane. But it's just wild to me. It looks just like the comics. Let's test this theory. Yeah, that's him, right? They nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Whatever. I get all hyped up. I say all that stuff, but I'm telling y'all right now, I'm still excited for this movie. Just being honest, though, there's always going to be concerns, I think. I'm still excited for this movie. Nathan's performance in the script will be what makes or breaks it. It has nothing to do with the design at the end of the day. That's my pool. Yeah. Fantastic Four 2 foil facsimile is on my want list coming out tomorrow. Nice. Here it is. Absolute Batman 5. Best one yet. Action Comics 1083. Very good. Shockingly. Aquaman 2. Amazing. Flawless. Super good. Green Lantern Core number 1. Super good. TMNT I don't pull. ASM I definitely don't pull. Oh, that's a facsimile. Got you. Reprint. Let's pull up the stuff for this week so we can all look at these pictures together. New comics this week. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to make me sign in. Hold on. So I don't share all my information. Let me sign in before I pull it over. Because ain't nobody want to look at ads. That's right. I pay for a subscription to this website. So none of us have to look at ads when we're looking at this thing. Where's that? Present. Share screen. Share screen. New comics this week. What is it doing? All right, present, share screen, new comics this week, share, and then pull it into the stream. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. We're in there. We're there. If I'm not mistaken, the logo of Green Lantern is on the front of his jacket. Yeah, guy has like that kind of wraparound sweater thing, slap dab in the middle, but not in the movie. Not in the movie. I got that in reprint. Nice. Yeah, if you want to win a foil reprint of it, be sure to turn into tomorrow night. Guess That Key. Sector always does these mega giveaways every episode of Guess That Key. All you have to do is be there to win. Apparently, Harrison Ford just announced his permanent retirement from acting. Interesting. Oh, wow. He's going out with a bang, man. He's done so many good projects in the last few years. Whether they landed good or not, he's been in some big productions. Got a lot of problems with you people. yeah, I got the wood. What's going on, 90? Good to see you in here. Well, I'll see the movie, then I can bitch about it. Seeing Cap on Thursday. I'm excited for Cap, man. I'm really pulling for Anthony Mackie. I feel like it's just everything's gone against him, including himself at times. But dude, I'm really pulling for him. I'm very excited for that. Yeah. Tacoma, Washington tapping in, y'all. What is going on, homie? How are you doing today? What is good? Brother John Comics is in the building. Dude, I cannot begin to express. I just got to go on a rant real quick. I cannot begin to express how much I love this guy. One of the best people I know in this community who I can talk about literally anything with. And this isn't exclusive to comics. This isn't even about comics. Can talk about literally anything with, and he respects my opinion enough to not be anything but civil, loving, and compassionate. And I try to give it right back to him. And I don't enjoy conversations with, I don't think, anybody more than I do with this guy. And the crazy thing is we get to disagree about stuff, talk about stuff. And when I get to see him in June, I get to tear up giving him a hug again because we didn't get to do it last year like we should have been. He is the model that I try to be online, and I fall way short of it. But that's how I try to be, and it doesn't work very good. But think about him all the time. Love you, my dude. Absolute Batman 5/150 variant looks great, actually. There's a lot of good stuff. Let's get it back up. Yeah, there we go. Boom, bang, bam. Let's start clicking on some books so we can actually see them. Absolute Batman issue number 5. Nick Dragotta is back on art after that weird fill-in issue. I don't know what DC is doing with some of their artists on this Absolute line. It's supposed to be the biggest thing happening in DC Comics. It's selling like it is, but it isn't given the TLC that you'd expect. But needless to say, the stories are still doing all the work. Doesn't matter. It's working. With the party end here for Absolute Batman with his friends' lives at stake, will a broken, beaten, and ultimately defeated Bruce Wayne finally compromise and give up both himself and his morals to Black Mask? We find out in this issue. The question won't be left standing. I got to tell y'all, this was my favorite issue of this book. Easily my favorite issue. I loved issue 1. It's shocking, all value, all that stuff. But this issue right here was my favorite issue. The pacing, the actual story that was being told, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to this one where there, in my opinion, out of the 3 Absolute titles, this is the one that has the least amount of substance, but the most amount of pizzazz. But we got some good substance in this one. I was digging it. I was really digging it. The Mark Spears variant looks kind of weird in my opinion. Yeah, super fair. It made the thumbnail for today's video. That's it in the background. I dig it. Doesn't mean I'm going to buy it, but I definitely dig it. But yeah, I think most people have Batman as number 1 on their Absolute list. It's number 3 on mine. It still remains number 3, but I'm enjoying all of them. I was very, very ecstatic after reading this one. I hope everyone else has the same reaction. If it's already your number 1, I hope it pulls way into the lead because this one really slapped. It was a slapper. Steve hit him with the "you beautiful person." Harrison Ford still has 2 years in his shrinking contract, so I don't think he's done. There you go. I wonder if it means he might not be taking on new contracts. Dude, I'm pumped to see him as the Red Hulk. Talk about perfect casting. If we can't have William Hurt, who would have been a obvious choice, that's a 10 out of 10 casting. Sam Elliott was on there as our original Thunderbolt, but I think Harrison Ford was perfect to call for the job. He's going to crush it. Red Hulk looks great with his features too. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. John was just released an hour ago on Radar Online with quotes from him. Yeah, I don't think he's disagreeing with you. He's just wondering the details of it. I'll definitely be looking into that. We'll be talking about it this Sunday on That Week's End. And guys, give David a huge shout out and a huge thank you. Dropping a $2 super chat. 1 more for the goal. We're 3 out of 5. We're almost there. Only 2 more. David's putting in the work. Big shout out to David. Appreciate you, homie. I dig it too. Yeah. Going to create my Absolute Batman 5 review tonight and post it tomorrow morning like SS prefers. It's a great book. Yeah, I didn't read it till today. I appreciate you, Steve, and I just never got back around to doing that. Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman. There's his stacker. Mine is Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. But John, as you know, these folks retire every other day until the next payday arrives. Yeah. I'm glad people like Jim Carrey didn't just like, I said I retired, I'm not allowed to work again. If the right project comes, if the right payday comes, get back out there. Entertain us. I heard from people who went to a screening today that the movie is better than expected. Our very own, our homie in the community and here, one of the Legionnaires, the adventurous one, Joseph Michaels, he was able to see an advanced screening, and he said he was surprised. He enjoyed it. Wasn't the best, but it was definitely better than average, better than par, better than what we have been expecting. He gave it an 8 out of 10. He tends to score. Oh, there he is. He tends to score a little high, but if Joe's giving it an 8 out of 10, I expect that I'm gonna be happy with it. If it's a 6 out of 10, I'll be happy with it. My expectations are low. Just let me see Anthony Mackie be Captain America, please. Y'all have dangled this in front of fans that actually want to see it. You have tainted the mantle of Captain America by not putting Anthony out there right in the forefront at the very beginning, and you're finally giving it to us. That's just, you let me see that happen, and it's going to be hard for me to walk out not happy. That's how That's how I feel about it. I know everyone's mileage definitely varies, but that's where I'm at. Cut the check. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Cut the check. Boom! $2 super chat from Steven with a C. A1 from Day One channel member. We love extra stuff that puts us at 1 away. There he is, right on time. Say his name and he shall appear. Hey, all happy new DC day. We have running water. Let's go. Dude, that's been a saga. Dude, I'm so excited to hear that. The Aquaman clip would be more impressive if he was riding a sea monkey. Just saying. Yeah, it would be. Can you picture that? Just like his heels together and his hands right on his feet. Can't even see the sea monkey. That would be hilarious. Dude, yeah, but Absolute Batman, issue number 5. We're 1 issue away from rounding off the first story arc. I hope everybody is on top of all this absolute stuff. Transformers number 17 is out this week. I love me some Energon Universe, all in on the Energon Universe. I'll be checking that out for sure. Action Comics 1083. Now, this one's a little bit of a shocker for me, guys. We talked about the last issue. We have the one who I hate saying his name because, man, I guess in a type of way. But Ryan Parrott is co-writing this with the terrible John Ridley. The last issue I didn't like. All right, it's a premise thing. Fantastic writers. I'm not going to go out on the tangent, but there's a premise I didn't care for in the first one. Now that premise is kind of fallen by the wayside, and this story is shaping out to be something I'm really digging. This isn't your action-packed go fight him. This is not Superman issue 20 that was probably the best single issue of Superman we had in the past decade, but this is a true Superman Clark Kent reporter style story. There is action in this, and Naki Miranda's art looks great. I like it. It's a lot like Phil Hester's art. Really, really dig it. His style with Superman, but we get a lot of good story, a lot of like that very personal, ultimate hero to villain kind of thing. A true story of redemption and where your motives lie. Man, I dig this issue. You get some cool characters. You can see on the cover, Atomic Skull is there. He's not the only one you get to enjoy in this issue. I don't want to highly recommend it. Who knows what could happen in the next issue? It is John Ridley. I'll read it and let you know what happens. If you're a Superman fan, you should be picking it up anyways. Superman fans need to support Superman comics to keep them pumping. But yeah, digging it. Dig this issue. Big fan. Liked it. Big $2 super chat from Couch and Slouching with C. Bizzle. What is going on, homie? Number 1, Wonder Woman. Number 2, Batman. Number 3, Superman. I love that everyone's order, you can never guess it. It's always changing. Mine is shifted once. It's awesome seeing that all of these are really hitting for everybody, and it's hard to tell where you're going to place and rank them. But yeah, dude, that was my order was Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman until they dropped that. What was it? Issue 3? Issue 3 of Superman. I'm like, oh my God. Change the game. And then right behind he drops an 8-month member milestone chat. Let's go. Another month, another membership. I appreciate you, homie. 23 is in the building. What's going on? Hello to Kenneth Bird. Hope you're doing good today. Hello. Is really writing the nope. Nah, Don't blame me one bit. You know, I would dude, that's what's crazy is he's always getting put on stuff I'm into. The Amanda Waller story. I'm pulling action no matter what. But he was co-writing it with somebody who's not even credited on the cover of this issue. This was a cool issue for me. Absolute Skull, DC's Ghost Rider. Yeah, Atomic Skull. I'm sorry. Yep. Speaking of Superman, yours came today. I'll get it to you ASAP. Yo, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm very excited. The Adventurous one, he's my toy plug. When I miss a drop, he's turned out to be my toy plug. I got my Batman 89 Batmobile that's still unopened in the original cardboard box. I'll have to open and post a video. And then my Christopher Reeve Superman. Big shout out to the Adventurous one. That's crazy. I got both my Batman and Superman from him. Amazing. I wish Alex Ross had a cover with like Linda Carter, Michael Keaton, Chris Reeve, all together on it in his style. I've seen him do the art, but I don't know if it's ever been put on a cover. Don't know. That would look great on display with them. But yeah, interesting story in Superman Action Comics today. Highly recommend. Batman and Robin number 18 is out this week. I haven't been pulling that. I've limited the number of Batman. You can't get it all. A lot of Marvel looks like. Deadpool, Moon Knight, Batman Dark Patterns issue number 3. Now, I haven't started on this one yet. I was going to DC Universe this one. And I tend to start doing that when I get all caught up on my pull list. But yeah, Dan Waters and Hayden Sherman on this one. Hayden Sherman is your same artist who's doing Wonder Woman. So I'm interested to see how the feedback for this Batman Dark Patterns is for a lot of people because of that aspect. People that are not really feeling the Wonder Woman stuff, which I'm fine with it. I understand the complaints, but I'm fine with it. But it's part of my confusion with what DC is doing with their art and the absolute stuff. Like this, you're supposed to be selling this stuff, man. And there's a large portion of the population that buys it for the art. They're in it for the art. You're losing them. Geiger issue number 11 out today. I'm very excited for this one, or tomorrow. I'm sorry, excuse me. And we get to find out, did he find his equal opposite? Did we find the target that him and Nate the Knight have been searching for? We got the big tease at the end of the last issue. And are we going to see her in this issue? We'll see what happens. I'm excited for this. 100% in on Ghost Machine. All aboard. Hope everyone's picking up all the Ghost Machine titles. Here's a big one for me this week. Holy potatoes. Aquaman issue number 2. Jeremy Adams, John Timms. Holy potatoes. The Dark Tide cometh. In that first issue, we saw Atlantis go missing. We saw Aquaman go through the Stargate. We saw after the portal travel that it was revealed that the Stargate was shaped like an Omega symbol. What ties the dark side does it have? Where's he going? Where's Atlantis? What's he going to find? We get into so much in this one. I read this and I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. I knew I'd enjoy it, but I was shocked when I finished this one. It's almost a perfect comic. I'm not saying it's the greatest, the best, but it's a perfectly formatted comic. Action-packed, a lot of context. It's self-serving, where this single issue plays out and tells its own story, and it does so much to advance what's about to be happening in this run. Holy crap. There we go. Shocked. Dude, it was so good. So good. The artwork was amazing. As soon as I finished it, I was mad that I didn't have more to read, and that's how it goes. Adventures Joe is the world's finest. Absolutely. Alex Ross just saw his cover for June. Nice, nice. Hope you're doing good today, Dersey boy. Good to see you in here. Good to see you. Just got my 1 in 25 for this one. Yeah, they're doing the bathing suit variants. We had Aquaman sitting on the bottom of the ocean for issue 1, and now we got Mira doing the same thing. Art by Salvatore La Rocca. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I got to tell you, though, we're giving this one away today. Beautiful Mira. Beautiful painted cover by Tula Lote. I hope I'm saying that right, but man, gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover. I hope everybody's checking out this Aquaman series. Jeremy Adams is like the most proven writer currently writing comics. What he did on Flash was just amazing. What he did with Batman, Flashpoint Beyond, the team of them was great. What he's doing on Green Lantern is otherworldly, literally. And now what he's doing for Aquaman. He's finally getting multiple titles, like we were all wondering why he didn't have sooner. Also, when is Rook Exodus coming back? I think next month or something like that. What's going on, Dope? Dope is in the building. Another person I'm very excited to meet for the first time in person this year at Heroes. These Tuesday shows are always fun. I agree. Thank you so much. Ernest goes to jail level. Shock. Yeah, the Jim Varney shock. My pops did security for Jim Varney back in the day when he came to town. What website is that? This is called LeagueOfComicGeeks.com. I pull a subscription to this one to kind of see the books that are coming out to do the show with. I used to use it to pull covers and stuff and do the my little Saturday video that I haven't done since the hurricane demolished our area. But now it's just for Sundays. Look at all the green in those variants. That looks amazing. But Green Lantern Corps number 1 is out. Speaking of Jeremy Adams, the dude, Jeremy Adams, Green Lantern has gotten so vast and expansive with the characters and the places and the things to do and all that, as it should be. You get a second title now. Green Lantern Corps is going to follow everyone other than Hal on their journey to go figure out what Sorrow is up to, with him trying to form a brand new power battery out of the Sorrow energy, thus fracturing the spectrum for good, or temporarily, or just make it in a way that we can't stand even for a day. In their quests, they're going to be coming across all kinds of things, weird fluctuations in the spectrum. We've already seen what happens with how all the power batteries are down except for the green one. When people have fits of great emotion, they can unintentionally harness the abilities like a ring slinger would, but without any control. And if you like Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, John Stewart, Little Kelly, or Joe Mullins, this is the book for you because it has them all. Well-balanced, dynamic. The interior arts on this are freaking wicked. Freaking wicked. Morgan Hampton is co-writing this with Jeremy Adams. Fernando Perizan is doing the pencils. and it is just top tier. This was top tier. I was wondering if this was going to be like one of those mail-in books where the story's good, but like, it's a secondary title. Nope. A tier quality in this one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just tuning in. Appreciate you. That cover with Mira. Yowza. Exactly. Captain America Brave New World domestic box office debut prediction 3-day 90 to 100 million. That's a little rough. I talked about it on Sunday night. They did pre-sales over in China that eclipsed pretty much everything else. They did like 300 and something $million in pre-sales in China alone, but Hulk is red after all. So we'll see what happens. I hope people get out there and support Anthony Mackie, man. And I hope the movie is deserving of the support ultimately. You don't know till you see it kind of thing. There it is, the hashtag. Had an app as well, highly recommend. Very concerned people isn't going to give original films Mickey 17 and Sinners a chance at the box office. I'm super excited for Sinners. That looks legit. Mickey 17, I'm definitely not going to go watch in the box office. Kids work. It's hard to find set aside time and all that stuff. And there's so much coming, but Sinners, I'm going to try. I'm super try. I went and saw Nosferatu by myself. I might be able to pull that off of Sinners. My wife doesn't do horror movies. My kids are too young to go to them. Got Pops to rock with me, but I went and saw Nosferatu on a whim. I thought about it, and 5 minutes later I was in the car and just went to go see it. Yeah, League of Comic Geeks has an app, Dirty Boy says. Thunderbolts looks fun. I agree. That trailer that they dropped at Super Bowl looked good. The first trailer, I see all the classic tropes of stuff that I'm tired of, but that second trailer looked cool. People will go see Fantastic Four First Steps at the theater. The film's going to play similar to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness at the box office. That's a good take. Man, I think they're going to drop the ball, Fantastic Four. I think they're going to drop the ball with a lot of high expectations. I heard Ernest. I want John Cena to make Ernest movies. Yeah, that'd be good. Everyone start dropping the hashtag because we only got a comic or two left, and I'm looking at the time. China going to go see Red Hulk. Yeah, they are. They literally have a poster of a Red Hulk fighting a guy in a red, white, and blue suit with eagle wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally made for them. Like, the propaganda writes itself. I won't be there, dude. No, I don't blame anybody. If it wasn't Captain America, Red Hulk, there's just so many elements of it that I'm like, man, I hate giving them my money, but maybe they'll get we'll see some improvements, all the reshoots and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see a different direction from them. The companies acknowledge that they're taking a different direction. They're moving away from more political driven stuff and moving to entertainment for all kind of content. Maybe we'll start seeing some of that. Nosferatu was only semi-horror. Nah, man. I mean, for me, maybe for you, put my wife in that theater seat. She'll tell you a different story. I'm going to take my son to see Cap. I'm excited for him to see a Hulk on the big screen. Yeah, go show him the red one. Don't show him what they've done to our Hulk. My God. Now that better look jacket. Yeah, the guy looks good there. Can't wait to see the Suicide Squad. I mean, Thunderbolts. Yeah, I'm not as excited, but think it looked better. I agree with Burke here. Fantastic Four looks terrible. What is going on, Omnibo? There's the hashtags. Let me get this thing collecting these comments. I think we're getting to the end of the DC list. Y'all know what to drop. Y'all know what comment it needs. Get it in there. Let's see what other books we have, if we have any left. Boo, 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 boo. Green Lantern, Ghost Spider, blah, 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 blah. Crap. It's not crap, I'm sorry. New Black Lightning issue number 4 is out. That's another one that I'll be just kind of keeping up with vicariously through other people. Captain America is out with Red Hulk fighting the Falcon on the cover. The new Vampires versus, or DC versus Vampires, that one's not for me. I'm glad that a lot of people are liking it. DC's got me where that one just doesn't do it for me. The new DC Connect is out this week too. There's some really cool stuff in there. Summer of Superman is coming. It's the April solicitation. Some good stuff listed. So it looks like that's pretty much it for the DC stuff in there. Solid week. Some good stuff to read. They're starting these absolute reprints as well with the black, white, and red. These look dope. If you haven't picked up a copy, your own reading copy yet, or you haven't even dove into it, great opportunity to get your hands on one. This is 5th printing. I like that they're matching them. That's a super good idea. It's almost like they saw Ghost Machine do it. They're like, hey, let's do that. Instead of black, white, and gold, they're doing black, white, and red. Looks super good. All right. Let me get this other thing. Where am I? There I am. Let me get this other thing up here. Yep. Get those in there. And talk about the speaking of Green Lantern guy, Power Girl, and Captain Cold Wave are shipping now. Yeah, mine's supposed to be in on the 17th. On the 17th. So next week. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't get Power Girl. I didn't get Captain Cold. I got Guy Gardner. I get all the Green Lanterns. I've been doing that for a long time. That would be great. Yeah. James Gunn Superman going to do well domestic box office, just like Sonic 3. Very concerned international audiences are going to support it even enough to make a profit. Yeah, dude. And we still have that vicarious budget, right? Like the 368 million with an asterisk that James Gunn is saying is not accurate, but we don't have like a solid reported budget yet on it. If it's at the 368, it could be one of the most, if not the most expensive superhero movie ever made. But you have to take something like Captain America Brave New World and not really compare it evenly, as that one's undergone all kinds of anomaly stuff. My wife thought Nosferatu was too much horror for her. Yeah, dude. Like there's a right. Yeah. Also, I dig that GL cover. Yeah. I get those hashtags in there. Nothing semi-horror about Undead Wang. Exactly, dude. It was looking at me with one eye. It was not okay. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Esteban? I think Black Lightning is getting canceled because it doesn't have an April issue. And honestly, it isn't a good series. Black Lightning was never an ongoing series. The Atom Project is never an ongoing series. Out of the All-In era stuff, there's a good handful of them that are only 6-issue miniseries that they didn't. I don't know if everyone knew that or not, but yeah, like I'm loving the Atom Project. That's the one that John Ridley's co-writing. I'm loving it. I love Captain Atom. Love the Atom because there's 2 of them. Great characters. And I only get 6 issues. I'm sad about it, but there's a handful of them that are like that. You know, they're gonna do some of these miniseries along with their ongoing titles to kind of boost up the continuity, give you more context to characters and stuff like that. So I'm for it. I was only able to save Power Girl and could not afford the other 2. That's fair. That's a good one though. Not concerned about Superman. I'm not either. That movie's going to dominate, but I think it's going to be a layup. I mean, it's Superman. I think that's a layup. It's kind of like Batman. Like no matter what Superman or Batman movie you put out there, you're going to make your money. Not that doesn't mean it's going to be received great for everybody. You gotta make your money. It's going to happen. There's a lot of fanfare for this, but DC hasn't had like a smash hit in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Boop, 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 boop. Add to this. We're signing the right one. Which one do I like? That one. Get that hashtag in there. You only got a couple more minutes. I don't think Jurassic Park is going to make 1 billion this time at the box office. Yo, I'm so excited for that. I like Jurassic Park though. It'll look super fun, super cool. I'm ecstatic to take the kids. Jurassic World Dominion was like the first movie in the theater that Monkey ever went to, and there's fun, good times. I personally would have wanted more from it, like from a different aspect of a film, but there's only one Jurassic Park, and that's Jurassic Park. The rest of them are Jurassic Park franchise movies. Granted, we have 2 Michael Crichton books. We still only have like 1 Jurassic Park movie. But yeah, man, I love that franchise. Huge supporter of that franchise. I mean, this household helps keep their toy line going single-handedly. You ought to see the amount of Jurassic Park dinosaurs and vehicles and the Mega Dino. Man, big fans in here. And I think no matter what, it's only been like, 2-3 years since Dominion? That means there's like 3 years worth of people who've like come into their own who haven't seen a Jurassic Park movie on the big screen. There's something about dinosaurs. You know what I mean? Dinosaurs are timeless. Timeless. I pray the weather doesn't get too bad in our area. Yeah, me too. The Challenger's ongoing. I hope so. That book has been phenomenal. Dude, shockingly good. Shockingly good. And I believe that one's a miniseries as well. But we'll still have them on the Watchtower. I'm looking forward to reading Absolute Batman. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. That Guy Gardner Super Bowl commercial had me laughing. Yeah, talked about that earlier. Let me scroll down to the bottom here. I'd like to see a reboot of Andromeda Strain. I think they've done 2 of them. Yeah, the original, and then they did one probably about a decade ago, I think. Yeah, Challengers is phenomenal. That's like a sleeper hit right there. All right, guys, this is what we're giving away, and we're going to throw in the extra pack. So I'll pull that out in the trading cards. But get that hashtag in there and win your copy of Aquaman issue number 2, the Tola variant. And then you can also get the Zerdy Green Lantern Corps issue number 1 foil variant. So you don't want to miss out on that. Let me grab this Ollie's pack. Yes, there's one with Green Lantern, so we'll go with that, right? Yeah, let's grab the one with Green Lantern film. You don't know what all is in them. All different publishers, all different eras. That's what's great about these Ollie's packs. But the one book that's showing on the outside is Green Lantern Corps to go with Green Lantern Corps number 1 that's going to be in the giveaway today. And we're going to spin this bad boy. Free shipping to channel members worldwide. If you're not a channel member, it's just free shipping in the U.S. because it gets expensive and I can't fund it all. But good luck to everybody. Let's see who wins for today. And I'll start pulling cards while you do that. 1 card, 2 card, 3 card. Cosmic one. Huge congratulations. Shout out to you. Oh, dude, super dope. So you scored the extra cards is going to be the invasion from the Great Battles. Then, oh, dude, this is super cool. Brave and the Bold number 34. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Hawkman and Hawkgirl right there. And then there's a few of these DC HRO cards in there. You got the Pierce Brosnan, Dr. Fate from the Black Adam film. And then the Ollie's 5-pack is going in there. So 5 comics from who knows what age will be added to it, as well as the ABX Comics and Games bumper sticker. Big shout out to Augusta Book Exchange for sponsoring the channel in today's giveaway. They got those new comics so that everybody can enjoy those. So reach out to me on Instagram, Legion of Comics, or if you don't have Instagram, you're going to need to reach out to me on Facebook or email me, just whatever platform. Shoot me a message with your shipping where you want the stuff sent, and I will have it sent your way super soon. Super duper soon. Best DC show on YouTube. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. If do you have while you're here, let me know where you're going to message me, because the only one I really check regularly is Instagram. I have to really kind of think about going in and checking the other ones. But YouTube, don't put your address on YouTube. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and X. You can message on X, I think. I don't know if you can on Threads. And then my email is somewhere available. I know that because people email me stuff all the time. But yeah, big shout out to Cosmic One for being today's winner. And yeah, drop a comment. Let me know where you're going to message me at so I know to go look, so I can get this packed up and sent your way, my friend. I hope everyone has a great day. Make sure y'all go back and check out. Oh, I have an idea. Dude, this worked. This worked amazingly last time we did it. Trying to combat the YouTube algorithm. I forgot to do it last week, right? Let's see. Where's my channel? View my channel. I forgot to do it last week, but we did it the week before, and it was a really cool idea. Kind of a good way to just boost a video to kind of get some traction on it, see if traction pushes the algorithm. So I did a video about movies in 2025. I'm going to drop it in the comment section. 35 watching. We're going to leave here. Before you leave to go do your day, hit that link and go give that video a thumbs up and drop a comment of some kind on it. Watch it, the whole thing if you can, but at least hit the thumbs up and hit the comment section. Let's see if a little flood of people doing that can boost the video again. I think the algorithm's slow to pick up my videos. Normally it takes like about 48 hours, and then they'll kind of run from double digits to 200-300 kind of thing. But I'm just kind of playing with it and trying to understand it a little bit. But I appreciate everybody coming. I look forward to doing it again next week. But between now and then, Guess That Key is tomorrow night, Sector 2815's channel. He's always linked in all my descriptions. I'll be over there with him. Friday morning, we'll be right here hanging out. And then Sunday night at Week's End. As always, until next time, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.
All that ends right now!